Good morning, guys. I hope you had an amazing weekend, and I did too. Right, did a lot of workouts, studied, research, a little bit of fun, and so I have the S&P open right here. Pre-market, we're trading at all-time highs, and I think we're fine. I think we continue up, to be honest. Right, we might just consolidate for a bit maybe, but I do believe that we stay above 425, 427, and continue our way higher for the rest of the week, towards the end of the month at least, until Wednesday. Okay, anything, if we do close below 425, I wouldn't call it anything negative. That's just part of the market. I mean, here you can see green candle, red, green, it still kept going up. So I think we're fine for now. I'm not expecting any major move to the downside or anything like this. We slowly grind up. So S&P is at all-time highs. There's strength, no negative news. Things look fine to me. So the levels, as long as we stay above 425, I think, or close above 425, we're fine. And then we have the Q's tech. It's also trading at all-time highs, and I think Q's probably has a bigger move in store right now, percentage-wise. And that if we stay above 350 long enough, we can likely continue towards 360, 370 in the coming weeks. And above 347, 48, there are some sellers right there. Yes, there are some sellers here, but I do want to see a solid hold above 350 and a push through 351 so that we can take advantage of our weekly options or a few weeks that we have out. And so Q's, nothing to discuss here. It's at all-time highs, and I do believe that we continue higher on this. XLE, energy stocks, I was just looking at it today again. It's been a while since we've been over XLE, right? We let this phase pass. We caught the run here on XLE. Well, I mean, if you've been following us, right, for a while, we caught this run from here, this upside move. We played these, and then we avoided the last 2-3 weeks, right? And you can exactly see why, because it was hitting resistance, it was likely to chop around, and then tech was about to run, and then we played tech, right? So we switched our positions up. For energy stocks, I was looking at the monthly today, and based on the monthly, I think we might end up hitting towards 60 bucks. I think it might be ready this week or maybe next week. Hold on. So on energy, if we can get a solid hold above 56, 57, I think we might break the resistance and go towards the $60 level. So keep an eye on energy stocks. If you don't know what they are, just go online on Google, type in XLE index and see what kind of stocks are in there, and you can see all the setups on the stocks which look great that are about to break out. One I'll go over also. I think T called this play out last week. And but keep an eye on energy stocks, because I think it might be time for them to, again, if it takes out resistance at 56. So if we go back on the daily chart, the level that I will be looking at, right, you can play stocks at PBR or YH or whatever you want. If we can take above 56, solid hold for this week sometime, we can likely play this towards the upside. And maybe I might buy a position in one of them. I might not, but you can always look into these stocks. Okay, so XLE. Space, huge volume on Friday. We had one of the greatest news in the company's history, I think, in my opinion. Right, I think this was the biggest volume ever on Space, the biggest buying volume. So Space, based on this volume, I bought August 70 to 75 spreads. Now, before I bought it, we had LB, one of our admins, LB, he absolutely nailed Space more than 1,000%, and I think he's still holding a bunch of contracts. LB called this before the run, I believe. I don't exactly when, but I'm pretty sure he called it around here before this absolutely took off, right? And so he's scaling out slowly. He's up nice. If you're in with, guys, please. If you're in with him, then, I mean, you're laughing. He's scaling out. You can follow him or manage your own account. But then another position that I took based on momentum for August, that if this really gets going, if it gets a hold above 60 this week, this is probably going to have a huge spike up next week or one of the weeks after. Is it really going to happen? I have no idea. But based on the news, based on some charts I've seen in the past that has similar news like this, if we can get a hold, the only number that matters here is hold above 60 for a day or two. Maybe it might just go up and then flag like this, and then boom, a big squeeze towards 90 bucks. Okay, that's the kind of pattern that I see happening, or maybe it just goes up. So if we can just hold above 55 for this entire week, and then as soon as we get a push through 60, maybe this week or next week, there might be a huge spike up towards $80, $90. All right. And on my spreads, I'm not looking to make the max profits because the options were so expensive. I'm only looking to make maybe 50% or 100%. All right. Because I believe it's okay to buy options at a higher price. I'm not scared, right, of any missed moves. So that's my theory for Space. And then BABA, beautiful move on Friday, right? We've been going over this. We caught this entire move, right? In the group, me and LB, we have a lot of leads. T also, I think, wanted to jump in, but he didn't because of other positions, I believe. But we caught this move. Now the only thing that matters to me here is similar to space. As long as we can hold about 227 today, tomorrow, the day after, this BABA can make another 10-20 point move very fast. It can happen this week, maybe it can happen next week, right? The first number here is a 240. Through 240 hold, we're going to 270, and then from 270, the number is 310. And this move can happen very fast. All right, this already gave us a 10% move on equity in the last week. So let's see if we can get these moves in the next few weeks, or maybe it happens faster. I have no idea. But 240 is a must takeout number for this. All right, and let's see what it does today. If you're in positions from last week, manage. You should be up a lot. All positions are up nice. The spreads are up in max profits. So manage your positions. You do you. I scaled out a lot, and I'm holding my leaps. And another chart that I do want to go over is so on BABA, FXI. FXI is a Chinese index, right? And as you can see, so this is another indicator that I look at when playing Chinese stocks. From the Jan Feb, similar to BABA, Baidu, all these stocks, they had a nice little dip. This consolidated, it did not move up. But now finally FXI is also above its 200 moving average, right? It's above 200 moving average, a full bullish candle. And this, if it takes off at 47, 48, Chinese stocks can run up huge, right? This had a huge move from 44 to all-time highs in 2 months. In 2 months, it has a huge move. Can it happen again? Of course it can. So above 48, 49 in China, we don't have any negative news, no bad news. This can get legs. Then BABA, Baidu, PDD, KWeb, WB, QI or IQ, all these stocks will run up a lot along with this. All right, this is the overall index that shows us about the China. So keep an eye on this. So I really like the FXI, which makes me more confident holding my other positions in Chinese names. And then MasterCard, we bought in. Okay, guys, my paid version is over for TradingView. I promise I will sign up today again. I hate these ads. But MasterCard, the only number that matters for me here is 377. Even though it's trading way above it, 380. Our calls, we bought them at 3 something. They were trading at 5 on Friday. I'm still holding on to mine because I think we do have more legs. We bought some time, so I'm not worried. Downside level on MasterCard is 377. Know your downside levels when you buy positions. The reason being is it makes you more comfortable holding your positions. Then your option, even if it goes from 3 to 250, you know that it's a downside level. It is okay for it to do. Okay. So 377 is the downside level. Upside, if it holds about 380, 390 is next for me, in my opinion, right? And then I will start maybe sell all my positions or scale out. It depends. And okay, so rig. I have a rig open. T made this call on Friday, right? And a beautiful chart, in my opinion. It's been bumping heads with a resistance, and above this right here, above 495 break. If it can break 5 this week, this can't run all the way towards 6 plus. A $1 move on this will make your options, go up a lot by percentage. Okay, it's a small name, so you'll have a huge move in your options. So 5 hold. As long as it holds 5, I think you guys are likely to get 6. So if you bought in, congrats. But 5 is a little hard. As soon as it's through, this can run. And I think that's pretty much it. And then just for fun, I'll go over Amazon. They had a price target 4,200 from Jefferies, I believe, today, which is huge. And Jefferies' price targets are usually they're not taken lightly by the market, right? They're pretty popular, and I already have this drawn from last night. I won't take it out. The number here is 35.20 for me. If you're looking to get into Amazon, you can probably play this as a dip support. Yes, it can go much lower if it doesn't hold. I just like confirmations before I play. I'm holding my positions which are further out, not worried about them. But as soon as it takes out 35.20, it holds. 35.60 is next likely. And as soon as it takes out 35.60, so as soon as it takes out 35.60, Ricky is going to load up again on Amazon, and for which I'm saving my cash. Okay. So if my cash is sitting there, that doesn't mean, okay, maybe I can jump in another position. No, sometimes I save that cash for a future position which I see happening or forming. Okay, so just like that, if you follow some tickers, some companies, get to know yourself, what you're comfortable with, what you like, and you can let those setups come to you instead of forcing trades into other tickers. Okay. So with this, guys, I think we'll end it. It's going to be a great morning, great week. Manage your positions, and God bless you. Back in the chat.